Hi, my name is Jonathan Hicks. I'm back at the Dice Cup, and this evening I'm joined by
Dave.
A-Bomb. Steve.
and we just finished playing Riverboat, which is a game about farming. You can see this is my play board here. We've got lots of different kinds of vegetables, and then you sort of ship the goods on all these different ships. You kind of gradually acquire more and more of these ships here, but essentially you're trying to score as many points as you can. Now it's a bit complicated, if you like, the way the rounds work, so we're going to do a quick demo here, but effectively there are 5 different phases, if you like, each round, and at the start players take turns to pick the phase they want. So Steve maybe picks one of these. He goes for that one. It's my turn. Maybe I pick this one, and then Dave maybe picks that one, and then A-Bomb picks that one, and then this one goes back to the first player, who was Steve. So that kind of allocates around, but there's decision making that's going to go on there. Then we're actually going to play through the first round, which Dave picked first, and in this round you're going to stick your guys. You have a stack of these white guys here who are going to go on the various spots on the board. And the way that works is, Steve's going to deal them out. He deals out a card, and you put the guy on the matching colour. There's like little shapes here to help you as well. So the diamond should be this one. So everyone has to put a white guy on that particular spot. They can put it on anywhere like, and the boards are different. The colours are in slightly different places, which makes it interesting. Then Steve deals out the next card. And this is now grey, so I stick my guy on one of those. And we carry doing that, sticking all the different guys in lots of different places like this. Then you go to the second round, and in the second round, you're picking from this board here, which is essentially like the different kinds of vegetables that's going to go underneath the guys. So whoever goes first picks one, and let's say they pick this one, it has to go underneath the guys. So this is a double piece, so you'd have to go on 2 that are next to each other. So yes, it could go in like that. And you carry on picking pieces, but obviously some of these, like the 3s, if you don't have 3 in that kind of arrangement, you're not going to be able to pick that piece, but there's a bunch of 1s as well, so you can pick those pieces. So that's how you're getting all the various vegetables underneath the people. Then you go to round 3, which is when you try and ship your goods effectively. So you're looking for goods which are the same. They don't have to be next to each other. So I could take my corn, for example. I've got 3 corn, so 1, 2, 3, and I'd remove my guys. If I look at a 4th one over here, so that'd be 4. And that means I can get a ship of value 4. So you can see they go increase in value. And the different ships give you different kinds of rewards. But this is potentially going to give me points at the end of the game. So whatever ship you've gone for goes in the next available slot here. And there's going to be various bonuses. So this is just the victory point symbol, which you can potentially get. But also this crucially moves your harbour master, the yellow guy here. And the further he gets, the more you're going to score. So at the end of the game, you're going to get points for how far the harbour master has gone for the ship. So I'd add up all the points along here, and I'd score that many points. Except that whoever gets furthest on the track gets all the points, but anyone who's not the furthest only scores half the points. So because Steve beat me here, I didn't actually get all the points for this. I got that many points halved, and I didn't get any points at all for all the ones that my harbour master didn't manage to reach. So getting your harbour master along is quite important. So you're buying various ones. You can see there are other kind of bonuses here. You can get money. You can get the crucial green guide, which we'll talk about in a bit, which is how you score. And you can get other things like sheds. You know, some of these things have got like sheds, and this is meant to be a well, I think, which can go on certain spots as well, which is also important for scoring. Then, the next round, you're picking cards. Cards get dealt out in the various spaces here, and they effectively give you ways to score. So in this case, this is going to give you a point for every corn, I think that is, you got on there.
Spent.
That's on here, like you've taken your guy off and you've used it, so that'd be the number of those points. But it needs a green guy. So maybe I take this particular card, and you get extra bonuses at the top as well. So this particular bonus lets you put a guy in New Orleans, which is here, and you're scoring points each round for the number of people in New Orleans. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most gets 20 points for people in New Orleans, and then 10, 5, and 0. So it's important to try and you're kind of fighting to get the most people over there. But you take your scoring card and it goes with the rest. And then in the final round, you use your green guys to actually score your points. So if you manage to get any green guys, you can put them in various places. You can stick them on the card like this, and that will just score you however many points you've got. You can stick it on the various features you've got, like the shed. If you stick it on the shed, you pick one kind of vegetable next to it, and you get 2 points per vegetable. So that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points if I scored my shed. The wells, you score 1 point for every connected vegetable of the same type. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points if I manage to score my well. But effectively, the only way you can actually score the points for the various things is by sticking the green guys on the appropriate things. So if you don't have any green guys, you just can't score. So that's the final phase, if you like, of the round, and you play through those 5 phases, again drafting the different options each time over, was it 4 different rounds? And at the end of the fourth round, most points wins. What do we think?
I think this is great. I like the choosing of the round tiles. I think it makes it's a bit different to just cycling rounds. If the first player gets to do each of those actions first, then it gives them a massive advantage, and choosing which one to take can be a tricky decision, prioritizing something or something else. And I really like how you're constantly trying to balance lots of different things. You're trying to balance your workers, so then you can place them back on your board, but you're also trying to send them to New Orleans to score you reoccurring points and give you a chance of winning that end game. Yeah, I really like it.
Okay. Abel?
Yeah, it's an okay Euro. Pretty solid, all the mechanisms in there and similar. There's a few issues I've got, mainly to do with the interaction. So, for example, when you're trying to get the sort of symbols, you almost want to know what everyone else will go for, but it's very hard to see everyone else's board at a distance. I don't particularly like that. Also the fact that the yellow guy, whoever gets that most, gets all 4 points for the boats, the others only get half, makes it a bit swingy. I found the theme is a little bit boring, the colours are a little bit drab. It's okay, but it's nothing special.
Okay. Steve?
I'm not sure if anyone's actually mentioned it, but when you take the round tile, you get a bonus. Did you mention that?
No.
Yeah, so basically, the reason for taking this is that not only do I get to do this first, but I get a bonus at the top. So sometimes it's not necessarily about picking the thing you want the first. Sometimes it's about getting that bonus. And there's bonuses for lots of things, for completing different things, for getting different boats, for picking different scoring cards. And one thing they've done really nicely, if cards that don't come or tiles that don't come up that are suitable for you, you can pay a coin. So every action has a way for a coin to mitigate the action. So if I just point to the first one, when the cards are being flipped over, and if it says a yellow terrain or a green terrain or something, you can pay a coin to just put it on any terrain you like. And you can pay coins to take any tile you want. You can pay coins to take any boats that are no longer accessible on the bottom row. So that's really nice. There's just so many options. And after one round of this game, I'm like, oh my God, I wish I'd done something different on the first term. Because now I've got the hang of the game. I'm slightly with Abram on this, and the mechanisms are all really nice. They are nice, they work together, there's area control here, there's a bit there, and there's quite a lot going on. Jonathan had to do an explanation where he just talked you through the game. He didn't kind of talk about the general style of things, he just said this is around, deal with it. So you get a bit of that, which is fine, and so I would like to play this again, because now I know what I'm doing at the start, but it's by the same guy who did Heaven and Ale, and Heaven and Ale was a fine game. I played it once and I thought I had a good time, played it again, I knew what I was doing, but after that it felt the same. And I have a feeling that this game will kind of fall in that boat of just feeling a bit the same depending on what scoring tiles and tiles come out. So yeah, that's just my opinion.
Rating?
It's a good game, good mechanism, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, good pun by Steve there. How about the boat? I'd give it 6 out of 10.
Dave?
I'd give it 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think all of the comments are valid, and it depends what you like. The theme isn't particularly original, but I like the artwork, and there's something about farming. It's just nice growing your vegetables, sending out a ship. It's hard to figure out how to convert into points, particularly getting the green guys. It's not easy at all. And I think Dave's comment about balancing is right on the money, really. It is very difficult because you're limited by the number of white guys you've got. If you put too many white guys on your vegetables, then you can't use them to score, to send them to New Orleans or whatever else you need to do with them. You can only put them on once you've scored them, if you like. It's very tricky to balance all of that. So I really enjoyed it, but yeah, I don't know how much replay it's going to have. I think I'll be on a 7 out of 10. All right, thanks for watching. That was Riverboat.